Say what you
my
bet.
dick.
I would smack the shit out of you, nigga. I smack the shit out of your bitch ass. What you just say? Hey.
They gonna feel like a foot in your mouth. They gonna feel like a foot.
Shakur Stevenson to take over Teofimo Lopez. Rings.
A good fighter, you know, he's very talented, he's very athletic, you know, he's always rose to the occasion in these big moments like this, but Shakur is just on a whole nother level, and this Saturday...
Shakur Stevenson gets pissed and tries to fight Teofimo Lopez, and this moment instantly changed the entire tone of the build-up. What began as routine trash talk quickly crossed the line, with emotions boiling over and personal insults flying. At one point, Shakur even lunged toward Teofimo, clearly looking to slap him, forcing the situation to escalate in seconds. The intensity felt raw and unfiltered, showing this rivalry is no longer just promotional noise, but something far more personal and volatile, heading into fight night.
It gonna feel like a foot in your mouth.
Come on, man. You know
Hey,
that, man.
hey, to all y'all, when when does everybody consider
I would
leaving?
smack the shit out of your
Leaving these
bitch ass,
nuts
boy.
in your mouth.
Hey, I was.
What followed only cranked the tension even higher. The trash talk turned deeply personal, with Shakur reacting strongly after comments involving his family. His message was clear and direct. Whatever was said at the press conference would be settled on fight night. The repeated threats weren't for show. They sounded like a promise, signaling that this rivalry had officially crossed into dangerous territory.
Hey, look how they get riled up. Oh, shit. Yo, can it be Saturday already? All right. Let it be Saturday already.
He said something about his mother.
Hey, repeat yourself though, nigga.
Hey, but wait, all right. On all seriousness, though,
After Saturday, keep that same energy.
on
I'm
seriousness,
gonna beat
though,
your ass.
on
I'm gonna beat
all
your
serious-
ass. I'm gonna beat your
all
ass.
right, on all
You're not
seriousness.
even, you're not even like that, boy.
Wait.
promise you not like that.
Wait.
Shakur Stevenson wasn't holding anything back here. He made it personal, dragging Teofimo and his father straight into the fire, mocking the absence and calling out the excuses. Every line was meant to embarrass, to strip away the bravado and expose weakness. This wasn't just trash talk anymore. Shakur was openly disrespecting Teofimo's camp, making it clear he felt untouchable and ready to break both the fighter and the family pride on fight night.
He was in the lobby last night.
He's downloading.
He was in the lobby last night.
Yo, but wait, hold up.
They down low?
My father has gotten to all of y'all so well. And the moment he ain't here today, you guys all riled on him.
That's why he was.
Look at
that's
that.
why he was
Look how.
nodding in the-
Hey,
that's
hold
why he
on.
was
Look how
nodding in the lobby
God worked.
last night.
Look how God worked. He had a present from my father, and my father ain't here. Thanks
That's
the
why
Lord.
he was nodding in the
Thanks
lobby
the
last
Lord.
night.
Look how God worked.
Huh?
Good and evil, ladies and gentlemen. Good and evil. And I promise you, Saturday.
Shakur Stevenson tried to pull the curtain back on the chaos, admitting the moment tested his self-control. He made it clear the anger was real, but calculated. According to Shakur, Teofimo was deliberately poking for a reaction, and he responded by striking where it hurts most mentally and through family pressure. It was less about losing composure and more about sending a message. The real violence is being saved for fight night.
You know, in that moment, it kind of makes you want to do something to him, but I gotta just control myself, and it's called control anger. You use it on fight night when it's needed. Right now, it's not needed, so he said something to try to get under my skin. I made sure I said things to try to get under his skin with his dad. The difference between me and him, I ain't gonna disrespect nobody's mother or nothing like that, so.
Teofimo Lopez responded with a chilling calm, flipping the narrative after the confrontation. Rather than backing down, he framed Shakur's outburst as fear bubbling to the surface. His words carried menace, suggesting he plans to break Shakur mentally and physically, not just beat him. This wasn't trash talk, it sounded like intent, and it added a darker edge to an already explosive matchup.
Yeah, it'll show. I just gotta rip it out. Just gotta take it out from his soul. Show the real fear that he has.
Terrence Crawford breaks down the matchup with insight, noting that while Teofimo has handled southpaws before, Shakur is on another level entirely. He isn't just any southpaw. His adaptability and skill set put him above the fighters Teofimo has faced recently. Crawford's analysis emphasizes Shakur's technical edge, hinting that Lopez will be in for a fight far tougher than he's expecting.
Both. You know, Teofimo has done real well against southpaws, but Shakur have done real well against orthodox fighters. Shakur is not the average southpaw that Teofimo has been fighting. You know, so that's why I say Shakur is levels above those fighters that he's been.
Shannon Briggs paints a vivid picture of the upcoming battle, highlighting Shakur's defensive brilliance. Shakur controls the pace and keeps his hands active. Lopez could struggle to find openings, but Briggs also warns of a wild round slugfest if both fighters go all out from the start. His 66-34 prediction signals a fight that could swing in either direction, promising excitement and unpredictability inside the ring.
And busy and Shakur keeping Shakur defensive. If Shakur shows up and he don't let his hands go, then Teo get an advantage. But if Shakur start fast and they both go round for round, that's why I'm saying it's a 6-6, because I think they're gonna go round for round.
Conor Benn gives a candid reaction, acknowledging the danger Teofimo presents while tipping his hand toward Shakur. He admires Teo's explosiveness and unorthodox style, yet Shakur's overall skill and composure make him the likely victor in Ben's eyes. Zoba. Describing Lopez as a tricky and eat savage, Ben reinforces that this fight isn't just about power, it's about brains, timing, and who can impose their style first.
Yeah.
To the presser.
It was good.
Yeah?
It was good.
Who are you favoring on Saturday night?
I hope Teo does it, but I think Shakur will win. But I hope Teo does it, and I think Teo can. If anyone can do it, it'd be Teo.
Why would it be Teo?
Because he's explosive, he's unorthodox, he's tricky, and he's a savage.
Duke McKenzie doesn't hold back, pointing out that while Shakur may appear vulnerable lingering in the pocket, Teofimo Lopez is the wrong opponent to try exploiting that. Lopez has never faced a slick southpaw with this level of IQ and timing. Duke implies Lopez's reckless aggression could get him exposed and embarrassed, painting him as a fighter out of his depth. Every inch he tries to attack, Shakur's precision and defensive mastery threaten to punish, turning Lopez's confidence into desperation. This fight isn't just skill, it's a potential humiliation for Lopez if he underestimates the veteran southpaw.
So Shakur Stevenson might start this fight an odds-on favourite because he's Shakur Stevenson, you know, the next Pernell Whitaker, the southpaw, the slick southpaw. But I've studied him, and you know what he does? Really badly, just in my opinion.
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson, he likes to sit in the pocket, right, and he goes back to the rope, sticks his hands up, and he tries to pot shot and do the shoulder roll and waits for you and throws an uppercut or a straight left. You can't do that with...
Johnny Nelson emphasizes Shakur's evolution, noting that his improved strength and high-paced fighting style leave Lopez with little margin for error. He frames Teofimo as technically inferior and unprepared for the pressure Shakur can apply consistently. Olano, Nelson suggests that Lopez's usual reliance on explosive flurries will fail against a smarter, stronger, and more patient opponent. This is a warning that if Lopez comes in overconfident, he risks being outboxed and humiliated, turning a supposedly competitive bout into a masterclass for Shakur, further cementing his superiority in the matchup.
So I think this is what Shakur Stevenson's capable of doing. So even though you're saying he fights in the pocket, he's put weight on so he can hold the weight a lot better and fight a lot better, more at a higher pace.
Yes.
Lamont Roach Sr. frames the fight as a clash of true professionals, but he subtly undermines Lopez by highlighting Shakur's poise and skill in his prime. He portrays Shakur as the complete fighter, while Lopez, despite being hyped, comes across as overmatched. Roach suggests that the fight could quickly turn into a spectacle of Shakur dismantling an opponent who lacks both adaptability and technical brilliance. Fans should expect Shakur to dominate, leaving Lopez scrambling and exposed a young fighter who's all hype, but vulnerable against an elite southpaw.
I'm gonna lean towards the show. That's a great fight for the fans. See like the top competition going against each other. You know, that's old school boxing. Them two young fighters stepping in the ring against each other in their primes. It's a great match. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna edge Shakur on that one. I like Shakur.
Shakur's coach delivers a scathing perspective, exposing Lopez's inexperience compared to Shakur's deep ring history. He reminds viewers that Shakur has faced nearly every top-level opponent in the US, while Lopez has been fed easier fights. The implication is brutal. Lopez isn't ready, and this fight is another chance for Shakur to embarrass him publicly. Every sparring session, every elite camp has sharpened Shakur, leaving Lopez as the predictable underdog waiting to be exposed, both in skill and mental toughness, when the bell rings.
Actually, because if you look at it, you'll find out when we first sparred Lomachenko at 17 and beat his ass. That's why they never gave us a fight with Lomachenko. They gave motherfuckers like Teofimo and them fights with Lomo and them guys like that. So, you know, when we go to the camps, we want to let everybody know. You'll find out if you listen, you do enough of me, you'll find that Shakur has been in every damn top fighter in USA and they.
Roy Jones Jr. dives straight into the stylistic clash and paints Teofimo Lopez in a harsh light. Lopez is forced into a gamble-heavy approach, needing to abandon strategy and take reckless risks just to have a shot. Meanwhile, Shakur's defensive mastery, slick footwork, and counter-punching precision make Lopez look amateurish by comparison. Every aggressive move Lopez attempts could be met with calculated punishment, turning his explosiveness into liability. Jones frames this fight as a mental chess match, where Shakur dictates every exchange and forces Lopez to overcommit, exposing him repeatedly. By the end, it's not just a fight. It's a potential humiliation for Lopez, who could see his hype shredded by Shakur's combination of brains, timing, and unflinching composure.
Stylistically, man, how does Shakur beat Teo and vice versa? Stylistically, how does Teo beat Shakur?
Stylistically, Teo got to go in and go for broke. He got to go gamble, he got to take some, get some, and that's his only way to win. If he stays outside and boxes, Shakur gonna pick him apart. Shakur's a polished boxer with some of the best feet in the game right now, and he's a defensive-minded fighter, which is very smart. It's hard to hit him. He makes you gamble to hit him, and he's gonna be a tough one to deal with. But if Teofimo is willing to gamble to beat him, then Teofimo can definitely make it a really good fight.
Gary Russell highlights the massive gap between raw athleticism and refined skill. Teofimo may be stronger and faster on paper, but Shakur's intelligence, timing, and ring vision make him the far superior competitor. Russell paints Lopez as overconfident and predictable, suggesting that his power alone won't suffice. Every move Lopez tries to impose could be anticipated, neutralized, and punished, leaving him frustrated and exposed. This fight is framed as a potential masterclass for Shakur, where Lopez's natural gifts are rendered meaningless against a technically flawless opponent. Russell implies that anyone expecting a tight contest may be in for a rude awakening, as Lopez risks being outclassed both physically and mentally.
Naturally, I think Teofimo Lopez is stronger than Shakur. Naturally, I think he has more athleticism than Shakur, and he got a good IQ on the sport itself. But Shakur, I feel like he's a more smarter fighter. He's a more technical fighter. You know, I'm not saying that he's a square or he's just a textbook fighter, but he's seasoned, he's poised. I feel like
Kenny Porter kicks off with the reality check. Teofimo's speed and energy, while impressive, are no match for Shakur's calculated approach. Porter underscores that Shakur's counter-striking and defensive force Lopez into uncomfortable positions, making him gamble with every punch. Lopez is fast, but Shakur's timing is faster. Every forward step could be met with precision counters. Porter frames this matchup as a test of brains over brawn, implying Lopez might end up frustrated, overextended, and humiliated if he relies solely